I'm going to start the segment of our show where we give you news about social media, and I have some exciting stuff to share. Okay, so what's new in social media and what does it mean for you? First of all, there's a whole bunch of new information and new features that Google Plus has added. Can you see the slide? Yes, you can. Okay. So in Google Plus Hangouts, as we know, when you have a Hangout and people that participate, sometimes they don't realize that the sound of their typing comes across, and then it sort of creates noise for the person who's talking. So right now, Google Plus has a feature that when someone types a little too much, they automatically become muted. So the person who is running the show, they basically, it helps them with not having to multitask and figure out who is typing and who is not, so they can mute them. Another change that is really welcome in Google Plus communities, if you have been to Google Plus communities, you can actually create categories of conversations. So if people want to know a particular information in the community, they can easily find it. And it used to be that if a member of the community by mistake posts a conversation that doesn't belong to a particular community, the community manager would not have been able to reassign that to the proper category. But right now, this has been enabled, which is welcome change for us those people like me and other Google Plus community managers to better manage the content on our communities. Another excellent news is that Google Plus comments will show on Blogger blog posts. So let's say you have a Blogger blog post, you have a blog on Blogger, and then you created a blog and share it on Google Plus, and if in your Google Plus community people comment on the blog post, that comment will show up on your Blogger blog. So this is another part of the way Google is incorporating all of its products into Google Plus, which is great. And it's amazing the different kinds of different kinds of blog templates you can create in Blogger. I invite you to check it out, at least just for fun, and give it a try. When you go to someone's profile on Google Plus, one thing that sort of concerned me, and I wished that they would change it, was that when you go and somebody lists where they contribute to different blogs and where they work and things like that, it's always everything is in the past tense. So it's really difficult to know whether a particular person is still writing for the blog, or have they finished writing it, are they still working there or not. So Google now adds current and past to the contributor to section of the profile. So basically when we visit someone's profile, we can tell what their current activities look like, which is very important. And it kind of, if you think about it, it will be, your profile will be like a LinkedIn profile that you see. You can list your previous employment and what you accomplished or things of that nature, and then you can show what you are currently working on. So these are all nice changes that happened during the past week. This is something that I discovered. I'm sure it's been there before, but I think Google has enhanced it, and Google is partnering with a whole lot of different nonprofit organizations that help entrepreneurs launch their business and become successful. And they are enhancing their Google for Entrepreneurs features. I encourage you to look for it and take a look at all the resources that are there. One of my friends is trying to start a business, and she's always looking for resources, and I pasted the link for this website on Facebook, and I said there's so many resources your head will spin, and I'm not kidding. They have video trainings, they have events, they have Google tools, and different projects that are going on with Google. So even if you're not starting a new business, you're already a business owner, it would be a good idea to take a look here and at least attend the events and meet some people that are starting businesses. So this is a great, great resource. Now, as those of you that have been paying attention or been working in the social media industry know that what the Wildfire app that was used for Facebook promotions was bought by Google some time ago, and Wildfire app used to provide services at different level of pricing, like many social media tools. And the lower level pricings obviously were either free, the lowest level was free, and then at upper levels the pricings would gradually go up so that individual business owners could do DIY, do-it-yourself campaigns. But I guess Google has decided that they're going to stop their lower level pricing and they're only going to have enterprise solutions that are not DIY anymore. They call it social marketing suite. But I mean, those people that have been using Wildfire app and liking it, they had a lot of lower level users. They really don't need to worry about it because there's other excellent providers out there like ShortStack, OfferPop is a new one, and many others. But I thought this was newsworthy of mention. Another change that has been developing with Facebook in the past week, which was shared by our community member Gordon Diver, in that in your timeline, in your personal profile, now there is a listing of the public groups that you are a part of. So when someone visits your profile, they can see what your interests are based on what kind of groups, what kind of people you need to hang around with. So this is in my mind, it's a great tool for marketers because what we're always trying to do is to identify and segment our target audience and try to find their communities so we can hopefully join those communities and interact with them. So if this, in addition with the graph search that Facebook has provided marketers, allows us to search for people and then go to their profile and see what groups they are part of, so then we can go and interact with them. Twitter Music, I've been told it's been there before, but this is the first time I'm paying serious attention to it. You can basically go to music.twitter.com, and it's a way for you to find, play, and share music. So on this website you can find music and play it, and if you want you can share it on Twitter. So it's a way of community music listening. It's like going to a concert digitally. There's also an iOS app on your phone, and when you listen to a music you like it, there is a link to iTunes where you can go and buy the music. The songs on Twitter #music currently come from 3 sources: iTunes, Spotify, and RDO. So if there is a song that you want to listen to and you have subscriptions with these services, you can click through there and listen to them. And Twitter says in their blog that they will be adding more services. And this is just a great way to find artists, finding great music, and it's a great way for artists to be found. And I also feel that it's a great way for community managers and brands to connect with their audience, because I think music is something that really knows no boundaries. Everyone loves music. Everyone can relate to great music. So not only it's great for artists, it's great for us marketers and for brands who are trying to find new ways to be more human. This Twitter Music is going to be incredibly valuable. This is a picture of, I think this is the iPhone app for music. So there are different music from different artists, and I think these little heads are the people in your network. So if you go to the #NowPlaying, this is the music that have been tweeted by people that you are following. So if you find a friend here and you see that they're listening to a new song by your favorite artist or a new artist that you don't know of, you can sort of learn about it. And so this is it for our news for this week. If you like what you heard, please like and share the video. If you would like to be notified about our future workshops, or you'd like to give us your feedback, if you'd like to speak for our workshops, if you have a specific set of skills that are related to social media or technology, and you want to teach people how to do things properly, you can follow the link that is shown, and you can also ask us questions. So, okay. So, what do you think about the news in the social? Which one was more exciting for you?
Well, I like that short stack was mentioned as an alternative to the Wildfire app for low-end users. I use short stack for my email contact form on my page, and it's very easy to use. It's very easy to integrate MailChimp and contests and whatnot.
Yeah, I use short stack as well. It's great.
Yes, it's very easy to use. It's basically drag and drop, and what you see is what you get, editor, and
fantastic.
Yeah, it's really very easy, straightforward tool.
Yeah.
For moderate to advanced user.
I liked the. I'm anxious to check out the Google Entrepreneurs, and I think the news that excited me the most was the current and past for the authorship. The Blogger Plus comments I find interesting. I've been kind of thinking about that because I'm a WordPress. I use WordPress because that's what I built my website in, and so that's kind of interesting. I wonder if they'll ever consider doing anything with WordPress, even though that's not their platform, since there are so many WordPress blogs.
Yeah, I think what they're trying to do is to get people to use Blogger, so they can integrate everything. After Blogger was integrated into Google Plus, I started a Blogger blog, and I have some posts in there, and I think I'm going to start posting our weekly social media news there, because it's just another way of spreading your. I mean, if you have a blog that is already integrated into a social network, it makes it so seamless to share your content, especially when you share it back and forth.
I can see the advantages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not sure I want to switch.
No, don't switch. I wouldn't say.
Well, I know on WordPress.
Pardon me?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to say with WordPress.com, they have their own commenting system, like Discuss and Livefire, that you can reply to, and it's like, I guess I think it's threaded comments like Livefire and Discuss. But don't quote me, but I do know that WordPress.com has their own commenting system.
Yeah, I don't care for WordPress.com because you don't have as much leverage into doing different things. You're limited. But what I suggest to other people is that if they want to try a blogging on Blogger, to just generate content in one big splur and then divide them into various things. Like this show I'm doing, your interview is going to be on my main blog, but the social media news is going to be on the Blogger. So you sit down and create content once, but you divide them. It's like, you know, just to be efficient.
That's a good idea. I do a lot of that too, just even on my own blog.
Yeah, I mean, we have to. There's so many hours in a day. So thank you again for spending your Friday afternoon with us, and remember to keep the presentation next week in mind, as we're going to learn about how to best utilize Google+. So until next time, I bid you farewell. Bye.